Hi, everyone, and thank you for joining me. My name is Tammy Dieterich, and I'm the Assistant Dean for the School of Business at the College of New Jersey. I know that some of you have already made a decision about TCNJ, but there's also some of you that might still be making that final decision before the May 1st deadline. I hope the information shared in this presentation either reminds you of something that you might have heard or provides a new piece of information that helps you make your final decision. If you've been to a presentation on campus, you've probably heard that we're an AACSB accredited school. We do have 41 full-time faculty, all of which have their PhD or JD. No class is ever taught by a teaching assistant or grad assistant. Speaking of classes, the average class size is about 27. And if you come to the School of Business building, you'll see that our rooms barely hold more than that. We do believe in a small classroom experience where you get to know your classmates and your faculty members. As far as classmates go, right now there's about 1,300 business majors. Here's a few highlights that might set us apart from some other schools. We offer freshman business seminars that go your whole freshman year. What this means is we want to be sure that you have the best freshman year you can possibly have. So your first semester, we're going to be working on some typical college orientation topics, but we also want you to get to know some upperclassmen in business, to do some exercises with our peer mentors, and to learn more about all the opportunities that you have at TCNJ as a business major. In the second half of your freshman year, we're going to jump right into career preparation. There's no such thing as waiting. We want to start that right away. We also have the Merrill Lynch Financial Learning Center. We're really fortunate for some generous alumni, and some of them got together at Merrill Lynch and gave us the money to form our Financial Learning Center. This allows you to get Bloomberg certified, which may be something you're looking for in a business school. And also, some of you may choose to participate in the Student Investment Fund. This is an active fund where students meet on a weekly basis and determine how the fund should be invested. Another unique feature to the TCNJ School of Business is, again, thanks to some generous alumni, this time at EY, they got together and donated some money to create an audit lab. For those of you that are pursuing accounting, this will allow you to get as close to a real experience as possible doing a live audit. The School of Business is broken into 5 departments. You've already been accepted into one of these, unless you're an undeclared major, and I'll get to that in a minute. In addition to the majors that are offered, I also want to draw your attention to the possibility of a minor. A minor is 5 classes in an area different than your major. And for some of you, you may want to mix and match to create a custom degree that's right for you. So undeclared in business. Undeclared means that you might not know exactly what area of business you're interested in. I know for some of you, you probably haven't had that much opportunity in high school to take that many business classes. So by entering TCNJ as undeclared in business, you'll have until the end of your sophomore year to decide exactly which major is right for you. What about international business? We get this question a lot, so I wanted to touch on this real quick. We have an international studies major and minor at TCNJ, and we encourage students interested in global business to mix their business major with either an international study major or minor. This will also ensure that you study abroad and also pursue some language, depending on the program that you choose. Again, I wanted to provide information that reflects the questions that we often get when people visit campus. When you look at our last fall admissions class, you'll see that we had 247 freshmen join us. And this started with 2,400 applicants in the School of Business. We have an acceptance rate of 49%, and the average SAT and ACT are 1248 and 28. We also have transfer students that join us every semester, and last fall we had about 53 transfer students that joined the School of Business. So we work really hard, so we're really proud of these rankings. And this past year, we were ranked 34th in the country for all undergraduate business programs. I also want to highlight that our accounting department was recognized as number 20 in the country by accounting.com. Okay, so I've talked about academics, but getting involved outside the classroom is arguably just as important, and we offer lots of opportunities for you to do this. We have 15 business-specific student organizations, so regardless of which major you're in, you'll find some organization that aligns with your interests. We'd also like to help you attend conferences and participate in competitions. And if you put together a travel proposal, we'll even help pay for you to attend these. We also offer opportunities to do research with faculty. This can be done one-on-one with a faculty member during the year, or we also have a special summer program that you can ask us more about. Mentored internships are also very important. In fact, we also encourage students to do more than one internship if they can fit one in during their time at TCNJ. When I say mentored, what that means is that you have a faculty supervisor that's also overseeing your experience to make sure you get the most out of it. We also bring in a variety of speakers every year. I've listed just a few of them here, but I've been at TCNJ for 12 years now, and I can definitely make a much longer list than this. So like I said, there's a lot of ways to get involved, so let me tell you just a few more. We offer a $60,000 annual Mayo Business Plan competition, which is kind of like our own Shark Tank. This is open to students all across TCNJ. In fact, you don't need to be a business major, but it allows you to propose your business idea. The top prize gets $30,000, second place gets $20,000, and third place gets $10,000. That's not bad. We also offer monthly talks. We call these BLTs, or Business Leader Talks. Most of the time, these are alumni panels that have a networking session that follow. We also offer an annual New York City Finance Forum. This is where students join us in New York along with alumni and talk about careers on Wall Street and other areas of finance. Another way to get involved would be to either volunteer or attend the annual Women's Leadership Summit. For any of you that are looking for another book to read this summer, we've already picked the keynote speaker for the coming year, and her name is Laura Wong, and her book is called Edge. I put these Lego pieces up here because I want to show an analogy of how we hope you'll build a unique story at TCNJ. We give you all the pieces that you need, such as activities, internships, different classes, electives, opportunities to do research, opportunities to study abroad, etc. It's up to you to put together what makes sense for you and what reflects your goals. Regardless of your business major, we want all business students to develop valuable business skills. Some of these include writing, because everyone needs to be an excellent writer. Everyone also needs strong Excel skills, strong data skills, and the ability to present and communicate information clearly. If we were on campus, I suspect one question we might get in this presentation is information about our graduates. So we survey our graduates at the time of graduation and then follow them for 1 year. If we look at the 2018 graduating class, you'll see that their average starting salary was just over $60,000. That almost all of them were employed full-time. There are about 5% of our students that go on to grad school, but many of them will go get a job first and then go back to grad school in a couple of years. Also, 62% of our students already had a job offer before they were even sitting at graduation. And 85% of our students complete at least one internship. Again, we strongly encourage you to complete 2 if you can. Speaking of internships, here's some companies where you might intern. These are also some of our top employers. We want you to know that we're going to give you a lot of advising and support at TCNJ. Of course, it's your responsibility to take us up on the offer. Some of these supports will include having a dedicated faculty advisor. Also, we have a coordinator for undergraduate advising in the School of Business. So we have a lot of support just for business students. We also have peer mentor teams. And as I mentioned before, this will start with your freshman semester in one of those business seminars. There's a Center for Student Success campus-wide. And of course, also campus-wide is the Career Center, which works really hard to bring you a lot of internship and job opportunities and excellent job fairs. We also have a tutoring and writing center, and if you're into starting your own business, why not check out our Small Business Development Center that can help you write a business plan and develop your small business skills. Not to get ahead of ourselves, but this past year we launched an MBA program. The MBA program offers 2 tracks. The one is in strategy, innovation, and leadership, and the other is in data analytics. If you are a TCNJ graduate, you can qualify for advanced standing in this program. You do need 2 years of work experience before you start, but I just want to plant this seed now. Okay, so we've covered a lot of information. Some things you've probably heard before, but hopefully there was something I mentioned that was new to you. If you have any questions at all, please send us an email. If you email business@tcnj.edu, we'll make sure that the best person possible answers your email. Of course, always check our website. We're putting up new information all the time, and I do hope to see you on campus this fall. Thanks for joining me.